Hi, and welcome to the podcast, whatever it's called.
Hello and welcome to Let's Talk LFC with me, Charlie, and him, Tom. On
Yes.
this week's show, we will be talking about AC Milan, Crystal Palace, and the Norwich game, and the game ahead, which is Brentford. Take it away.
I hated that opening.
It's staying. That's a good opening. Why have I
Okay,
got
it's
red?
staying.
Look at me. Have I got skin disease because of this background?
No, it's because you've got skin disease.
I
That's what it is.
think I got skin disease, people. It's footy talk, okay?
It's time to talk feetball.
Feet
Here we
ball
go.
and get a bit of bants going on, all
Yeah,
right?
bit of bants, bit of feetball.
And a magic, I believe.
Magic as well. See that?
Look,
There you go.
David Copperfield. You know nothing, if anyone knows that now. Old
Yeah.
reference.
Do you all know David Copperfield?
Yeah,
He's so magical, he made his career disappear.
yeah. So last week, if you can remember, we
Mhm.
played AC Milan. Remember that game long time ago?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Those were the days. AC Milan, remember them?
But we played well. We did play well. We did play well. We played well.
Yes, we did. We played well at the start. We looked like we were going to absolutely smash them 15-0.
Oh,
and
yeah. I know we scored and then we
brains
thought,
broke.
yeah, and then we just didn't score any more goals until AC Milan scored 2 goals in 5 minutes.
Yeah. And I did say that Rebic was a dangerous player.
Rebic was a right
Rebic.
Definitely.
Yep. No, he wasn't. He made us look like a Rebic. Because I said that he was going to be good and he scored, I'm now going to say that everything he did was amazing to prove me right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I thought he was. I thought they were very poor, first of all. And
yeah,
I
you
thought they
did
were
say he would do well, and he actually did do well.
Yeah, because he's probably one of their best players. They didn't have Ibrahimovic, so he was too scared to play us. And suddenly an injury appeared.
Yeah,
very convenient.
Daddy long legs.
Daddy bar legs. Daddy kung fu kick people in the head legs.
I know, he shouldn't be allowed.
No, he's a bully.
I think he should be banned because of his leg size. Yeah, his length.
Because he keeps scoring goals and being good, I think he needs to
leave.
Retire.
He liked Liverpool. He liked Klopp, didn't he?
He does like Klopp because he likes Klopp's attitude towards management. He didn't like Guardiola.
I remember him saying, I played for you, and then Klopp said, we couldn't afford you.
Yeah, he was right. Can't.
No.
Even now at 49.
How old is he? 37?
36.
30.
It might be 38, for all I know.
Well, why didn't you look him up?
I was trying to act as if I knew his age and be smooth about it, and then you blew it.
Smooth criminal.
Smooth. He's 39. And he's 6'5", isn't he?
6 foot. Yeah, he is 6'5". Do you reckon AC Milan played well?
I think they had little spurts of being good. The last 10 minutes of the first half.
Yeah.
And then there was other patches in the second half where it's because we lapsed in concentration and then we let them back in the game. Our brain broke.
It was like the 2005 final. It was them most of the game. And then they sort of lost concentration, and then we just went ba 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 ba.
We thought it was too easy, and it's a definite win. But we need to take our chances, especially in that game. We had so many.
We had 23 shots and 8 on target.
That needs to improve.
Mm-hmm.
But the goals were good anyway. Our goals were good.
Yeah. Jordan Henderson scored a good goal.
Scored a bar goal.
That was a bit of a bar goal. He sort of hammered that.
What do they call him? Thunder bar. That's what they called him. And it was funny because I was bad mouthing him in the game, saying he needs to come off. I think he saved himself from being subbed with that goal. But he was obviously doing little things that we don't see. He was saying things to people. He was, he was trying to be the manager on the pitch for Klopp. But yeah,
I think he wore his glasses at one point.
He did.
And Klopp went, I can't see, and he went on the pitch going, "Where are my glasses?"
Like a
and
mole.
And then he headed the ball, and then we won.
Yeah,
and then went.
And that's exactly what happened. Yeah, it's definitely what happened.
Yeah. No, but he does do these little things. Not Klopp, Henderson, that we don't notice, obviously, and we're ignorant. So
yeah, because we're not on the pitch with him.
No.
But I think I thought he was going to go off in that game. I didn't think he was going to. Yet again, a bad mouth player. It's like Jamie does. A bad mouth player, and he does well. So
did you bad mouth Mane in that game?
No, the game before maybe, but that game, I don't really bad mouth them. I think they're good players, and it's just I think if they're not having a good game, take them off. But obviously he stuck with him and he scored the winning goal, so I was wrong. The first, whatever it was, half an hour, and then Salah missed that penalty, and I thought, we're doing it, aren't we? We're doing it again. And then we allowed them into the game for that manic weird time. So at 42 and 44, they scored the other goals. 2 minutes, and we buggered it.
Yeah. So I think that
they were decent goals, but it's just our mistake. So Matip not quite getting enough onto the ball and knocking it to their player. So the ball was played through. That could have gone anywhere, really. He could have got more on the ball. Like it happens.
Were you impressed by Origi because he played in that game?
Everyone else was. The whole world seemed to be impressed with Origi in that game. I thought.
I think they just saw the goal.
Yeah.
It was the goal, wasn't it? That they just saw.
Yeah.
And they forgot about everything else.
When he got, or did he get? He got an assist, didn't he, for the Salah goal?
Yeah, it was a loop over, wasn't it? That was.
Yeah. So it was good. It was good, but yeah, he did all right. He did enough. He did enough. He wasn't like the best player in the world or did some amazing stuff, but he did enough. Maybe he can build off that. Yes.
So the next game we played after that was forgotten, Crystal Palace.
Yep, Crystal Palace.
3-0.
Another 3-0, yeah.
And I thought
that was a good
again,
game.
It was another game where we dominated, and I felt we should have, done better.
We should have scored more, yeah.
But Crystal Palace did play well, despite them having only 2 shots on target. So I don't know. Yeah,
and I was worried all the way through with Milner playing, because Milner at right back. There was no Trent. Robertson was rested. Obviously, Konate came in.
Yeah.
And I was worried about Milner, and he ended up with the highest stats of everyone.
Yeah, he was all over there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He'll need like a rest now and have like a Chucky Bicky or Rich Tea. Probably a Rich
Doubt
Tea.
Chucky Bickies.
Yeah, he won't. That's Robertson probably.
Some celery. He probably ate some celery.
With nothing on it.
Nothing, no.
No taste.
No taste. Taste means bad.
But he likes Yorkshire tea, doesn't he? And that's quite strong, so I'm surprised.
Well, he's from Yorkshire, so that's why.
I know, but it's quite strong tea, so I'm surprised.
It's a strong lad. It's a strong lad. So
he did let them in twice though, and
yes, and
really
a lot of times.
And really, they should have scored.
He was,
but I can't blame him. I can't blame him because he's a lot older than the others, and he did his job.
He's 35. He's 35, and Klopp decided we're bringing you in, and he must have thought, right, midfield, okay, at right back, you're going to go up against one of the quickest players in the league, Zaha. What?
I know. When I first saw it, I was annoyed. I was like, oh, what?
Yeah. Because we were trying to work out where Milner was going to play. And we're like,
I
he's playing right
swear
back.
Klopp
He's Fabinho.
is lucky in some of these games. It's like
He
I
does. He
knew
takes a chance, yeah. But
I
then,
knew
what is it a chance against someone that's played like fullback? So he's played
I know why he
left
did it
back and
because we
left back.
played a load of games and
Yeah, and Trent. No, Trent had an illness, and Milner said at the end of the game that he had Zaha-itis. That's what he said. So
not Milner though.
no, not Milner.
No, he had his vaccine. Zaha
Yeah,
vaccine he did.
yeah,
But
because he
not with the
yeah
other player though. I think he
no
needed some vaccines for those. But Zaha,
for everyone else.
definitely.
Well, he made it a point to stop him.
I quite like Zaha as a player. Who else were you impressed by?
Kanate, as the game went on, he started off a bit.
He normally does, doesn't he? He starts a bit
Yeah, he started off a
hit
bit
and miss.
slow. Yeah, it was a bit. Yeah, he was a bit hit and miss, and trying to form a partnership with Van Dijk. But as the game went on, he got better and better, and he was really good by the end.
I think that's
He's a
what he
big boy.
needs.
He's another big boy.
Big boy.
Yeah, another big beast.
Were you impressed by Keita?
Yeah, impressed or happy. I think I was just happy to see him. Well, obviously the goal, the unbelievable goal.
And his expression.
Yeah. Well, I thought who else? Thiago was okay. He was good. I think he got injured in that game though.
Thiago.
So it's a hamstring. Yeah. Thiago. I think he got.
I'm not
something like
sure they're just resting him or he actually did get injured.
He did because he went off with an injury.
Yeah.
And he won't be back for the Brentford game. It wasn't a lot to be. It's all positive. You know, another 3-0. We deserved it. They had a few chances as well.
Well,
and we stood up.
You know what? We committed 17,000 that game.
Which was no way.
No.
We had 25 shots. Yet again. 25 shots. We had
10 on target.
Yeah.
And we had 60% possession.
Again, high possession, high shots, dribbles. We did, considering they got Zaha, it was 12-7 on dribbles.
Mm-hmm.
Our pass succession was 84%, which is good.
I think our corners are really high this season.
Yeah. Well, we got the most goals from corners.
Yeah.
From last season and this season. Yeah. And yet again, was it another goal from the corner? Am I thinking of? What am I talking about? Yep. Wasn't Salah's goal and wasn't Mane's goal. They came direct from corners.
No.
I think you'll find that I am right.
So,
we seem to. That's what we're good at now. Is that Mane's goal was the shot from a real acute angle. Yep, direct from a corner, off the goalkeeper and shot in. And then the Salah goal was that. Is it left-footed shot? Yeah, on the volley. That's from a corner.
Mm-hmm.
And then Keita's goal. I think Keita's goal came directly from. Have a guess.
A corner.
A corner. So we are the corner kings right now.
No, I was going to say, they say mentality monsters.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, we showed
in
it
that
again.
game. In that game.
Well, all our stats are up again. All of the stats. Important stats are goals and goals conceded. That's all you need to know. But supposedly, all our stuff is up again. All the rates of running and blah blah blah, and shots and chances created.
Possession, running, and all that doesn't mean shit.
No, if you don't win.
All about goals.
Not goals, five-a-side soccer.
Yeah.
It's not all about that.
So was it yesterday we were playing Norwich?
Yes, we played Norwich yesterday. And
in the League Cup.
League Cup.
I'm old school.
Yes. I'm calling it the League Cup because I can't remember what it's called.
It's called the Carabao Cup. The Carabao Cup.
Screw that.
We're just going to call it League Cup because it is the
The
League
League Cup, or the Coca-Cola Cup, or the Milk Cup,
or Worthington Cup.
the Worthington Cup. Let's call it the Worthington Cup.
Let's call it that. Go back
yeah.
old school, retro.
Yeah, we're going retro. So the Worthington Cup, or as it used to be called, the Worthless Cup, for a long time, because people thought it was worthless. That's because they are duds as human beings.
So we played Norwich City and we beat them 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
We're at their ground and we
Yep.
had a different team, I believe.
Yes. So we had
not a totally different team, but we didn't have
No.
our regulars that we normally.
no, we had a couple of young lads in. We had Connor Bradley and Gordon. Don't know. I'm not giving him his full name. He doesn't get his full name. He's just known as Gordon.
Gordon's got
Cade.
the same. Gordon's got
Cade?
the same. Cade.
Or yeah, Cade Gordon. Is it Cade Gordon? Cade? Cade?
We're just going to call him Gordon the Gopher. Okay.
Okay. Or Flash Gordon, because he was quite
Flash
on the ball.
Gordon, or the one from Hey Arnold with that the big hair one. How did he do?
I think he did all right. And I
There's
think
a lot of pressure on him.
yeah, he's only what 16, 17, and he didn't look like a 16 or 17-year-old.
Yeah,
he looked like that. He looked like that one from Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold, but old.
Yeah, but old. Yeah.
Yeah.
And no, I thought he did well. You could tell he's young because he was some decisions. It was a bit holding on to the ball too long, or just run into blind alleys, or
I think he just wanted to take the chance for himself.
Yeah, and he did
because he's young. He wants to show himself who he is, and he did to a point.
Yeah, he showed us what he can do. He can take shots. He can take people on. I think he looked better when they sort of slightly moved him back into nearly a midfield role, because he had space then, rather than like having to hang off the last defender and try and beat them, or in those positions. He was a bit further back, and he played a really good through ball at one point, and he looked all right. Took a couple of shots. Worked hard, which is important. That's one of the major things for Klopp, is you've got to work hard. When you don't, you get booted.
I think he shouted at him at one point, Klopp.
Yeah.
Just being German.
Yeah. That was him being nice.
Yeah, he was just being a nice guy. How are your family?
Very good game. You're brilliant. And he looked like he's being told off by a teacher. But the other guy, the other geezer, Connor Bradley.
How did he do?
I thought he did very well
until
giving that penalty away, and then he turned into a little dud.
He did that Van Damme kick.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Look, he's just excitable.
Yeah, I can't have a go at young players coming in.
No.
Even if it's Norwich B team or what team.
Well, he's the first Northern Irish player to play for us in 67 years or something. That's got nothing to do with anything, but I just thought I'd bring.
Tom wanted to mention that.
Yes, I wanted a fact in there to make it sound like I'm some kind of expert. But I thought he did all right. I thought he was good.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's actually got quite a good cross on him. But just don't have him in the penalty area, because he'll just give a penalty away. The guy played for it as well, but it was a penalty. But then Kelleher.
Irish Kelleher.
He saved it. He did well. Another good performance from him.
He did do well.
I think he's a good backup for Alisson.
Mm-hmm.
My only gripe with him.
Adrian looked a bit.
Yeah, every time they went to him, he was like, "Yeah." I could imagine him clapping.
Like Robert De Niro.
Great. But in the darkness, he's like, I'm a dud. But he, I think Kelleher did well.
Yeah.
Just his he kept rushing out a lot, and he had to make a decision. I guess he just thought, bomb out and just do something. There's a couple of little things. I think Konate, yet again, another game where he started off a bit slow, but then he picked up a lot quicker in this game, and he looked good. Couple of passes given away, but I wasn't worried really.
He hasn't played too many games though, so
No,
I'll give him that excuse.
and I thought Gomez was a bit hit and miss at times, but then he's coming back from an injury, so
yeah, so I can't really badmouth him either.
no. What I will say is that it's looking like our first team centre backs is definitely Van Dijk and Matip at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
They look solid. I feel safe.
Everyone was saying Van Dijk and Konate.
Yeah,
they're like big end guys in like.
What was that?
Echo, shut up!
What was that?
It's the echo.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, listening to us. Shut up!
Oh, right.
Scared the shit out.
Scared
the shit out of me. I'll just get that in. It wasn't a great performance, but it was a professional performance.
Yeah, it started off well. It looked like it was another pace team. Like, we should mention Minamino. He did very well.
Yeah, man of the match for me. Probably.
Yeah. 2 great goals. I know people go, oh, why is that a great goal? Because it was in a tiny amount of space and he still managed to get the shot off.
I know.
Jamie didn't like the second one. He didn't like the second goal because he said the way he took the shot, it looked like that's a chance to get an injury. Because he was at sort of a weird angle when he shot and the player was very close.
Yeah, definitely. But I thought it was quick thinking.
Yeah, I'd rather he scored a goal and sort of took a chance. And Morton, that's who else? Morton in midfield.
He did
when
didn't he?
When Keita went off, which I think he got an injury he kicked the grass or something.
He
kicked the ground.
Yeah,
grass beat him up.
Mm-hmm.
Not the coup against the where does he come from? I've forgotten now. Where does this young lad come from? The president of Guinea that they had, the Guinea government, that didn't scare him. Well, that didn't injure him. But kicking his foot on the floor, miskicking it, that's got him out now.
He's like, being kidnapped.
Being kidnapped in a war-torn country, that's nothing. He just couldn't wait to get back. He was looking at his watch all the time. How long is this going to go on for? Kicks the floor. Ah! The grass hurt me.
I can't.
Let's just say grass has affected some of our players before. David James playing Tekken, eh? Well, I don't think so. Was that code? I think it was. I'll leave it at that.
Well, we played Tekken.
Take a piss test.
But we were young.
We were young. We didn't know. We didn't know what Tekken meant. I was up all night playing Tekken. Tekken, eh?
I thought it was a bit
weird.
Unprofessional, anyway.
If all the game is Tekken all night, there's no way you'd be playing Tekken all night. You
play FIFA, wouldn't you?
Well, maybe an RPG like.
Oh, you wouldn't say any of that because it's unprofessional. It sounds like you would just. You'd say
what I said. You'd say I was playing Final Fantasy on the PlayStation 1, and I was so engrossed by the story that I was kept up late. So I let in goals.
Yeah, sorry, I was in hospital with my family member, and I was trying to, help them.
Yeah, what? Okay,
by playing Tekken.
Top 5 excuses we'll say for David James back in the day.
Yeah.
Number 5. I ate too much at dinner, and so I fell into a deep sleep, and I woke up the next day still tired, and so that affected my game. Number 4
would be my dog ate my good hands, and I had to use these crisp packet hands to play.
Yes, with Chris Packhams, and that's the reason he let those goals in. Number 3, I would say I was up watching the latest film. I don't even know when this was, like 1995. I was watching Pulp Fiction.
No,
and
I was
got so
watching
engrossed.
Independence Day. There you go.
Yeah. And I got so excited by it that I didn't go to sleep on time. And then by the morning, I was tired. And so that's why I let the goals in.
No, I got so shocked by that scare scene with the alien.
Oh, the alien bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That it kept me up all night because I was very afraid. Number 2, I'd say this is a number 2. So this is not a number 2. I was going to the toilet and it was a real struggle and it kept me up all night. So by the time I got some sleep, I had to get up for the game and I let all those goals in.
No.
But the number 1 excuse.
No. Number 2
1
is I was on the toilet and someone put a bomb on the toilet. And I was part of the police force at the time. And and the partner came in.
My partner, Mel Gibson, not even the character from the film, Mel Gibson tore me off the toilet and we both had to sort of jump into the jump into the bath. Yeah, for some reason I thought you said something completely different. Bath. So we flung and turds were flying out of my arse as I was flying through the air.
And one went in my mouth and I felt sick, so I couldn't come in.
Yeah, I had a sore tummy and I was up all night and then I let those goals in. But the number 1 excuse for David James not doing well in a game and being kept up all night was playing Tekken, which we all know wasn't. We'll just leave it at that. Yeah.
Anyway. Good game, Norwich.
Good game, Norwich. Brilliant. Fantastic.
Or not.
But
it was a good 7 days for Liverpool.
Yes. 9 goals, only 2 conceded.
2. That's insane. That is insane.
That is insane.
So I thought we could go on to the next game, which is Brentford.
Preview. What we're going to preview the next game. Yeah, and get it all wrong. Right, so our next game is against Brentford, who have just won 7-0. Well, not just won, the day before, against Oldham in the Worthington Cup. That's what I'm calling it again.
Worthington Cup, yes.
Yeah, they put in a very good performance. They did very well.
How have they done this season, do you reckon, so far? They've done pretty
good. They've done as good
as they could.
As they could, basically.
Yeah. Definitely.
As a club, they've slightly changed. They've brought in a lot of foreign players, and they have like a youth system that's set up with like Scandinavian football. So I don't know. I can't remember where. It might be like Denmark or something. But they're getting a lot of players in there from like youth players. So no, I think they've been impressive considering. Well, winning 7-0 doesn't matter if they're only playing Oldham. That's a very good performance. If it's Man United winning 7-0, if it's like Man City winning 6-1, that's not impressive.
Nah,
that's not impressive. But Brentford, who've literally just come up, that's a very good performance. So something to worry about, in a way.
So who's the team we should play?
Right. Against
the mighty Brentford.
They've got a lot of pace in their side.
Are we going to rest players or?
I don't think so. I think we're going to. Well, from the last game where we. No.
So this is what you think.
This is who I would choose, not who I think Klopp will choose. This is who I would choose.
Okay, and hopefully Klopp will.
And you would choose.
Listen, this time round. Yes, we will choose our team. It's not about Klopp's team. This is our team.
This is
our team.
Our team. Now in this scenario, we own Liverpool now for some reason. We're both managers.
Yes. Assistant manager.
Oh, you want to be assistant manager? Oh my
Oh.
God, Charlie, get some ambition.
No, I meant.
Okay, I'm the manager. All right, whatever.
If you're thinking realistic here, then I'll be the manager and you'll be assistant. But
No,
if
you
you're
just
being
said assistant.
realistic here, you can't have two
You
managers.
just said assistant manager.
All right,
You have no ambition.
you'll be
So
assist.
I'm the manager.
Like you're ball boy, ball bag.
Your ball bag.
You're the ball bag, yeah.
You know you are. You're Slippy, the
I'm the manager of
uniform
the
guy.
world. There you go. That's my ambition.
What, you'll manage world football?
Yeah. I'll have a world team.
All the teams.
Yeah.
Well, think about it. How hard would that be?
Hard, because I wouldn't just choose European teams like everyone else. I'd
Yeah,
have to
you would.
know the Brazilian team and the Argentinian team.
Well, that's not hard. They all play in Europe, so
No,
you'd have to know the Honduran side.
No, Brazilian actually.
What, the
Brazil.
Brazilian league?
Yeah, Brazilian leagues.
Yeah, well, you just go on Football Manager, and that's what you do.
Or FIFA.
Or FIFA, yeah, like everyone else does.
Yeah.
And buy Mbappe and whoever else. Right. Or I think Allison in goal.
Yeah, Allison will get. You know what?
Van Dijk and
I'm
Matip.
not sure he'll play.
What, Allison?
But we're just choosing our team anyway.
Yeah. So I would choose Allison. I'm sure you would choose Allison as my assistant manager.
No, I'm a manager.
What I say goes, buddy. I'm the manager around here.
So do you like it that way round? Can they swap?
Yes. No. Van Dijk on the left, Matip on the right. Yeah, that's correct. Don't worry.
Could they swap
Left
though,
back.
at any time?
What, Van Dijk and why? They don't need to.
Like Simicast, maybe? No?
What, you reckon ahead of Robertson?
Probably not. No, he's looking.
Well, no, it's who we're choosing. Do you think?
I don't know. He's played well, but he's.
I think Brentford are like.
They're quick, aren't they?
They're very direct. They're very direct. So I think we're going to need someone to be able to fight. Yeah. Now, Trent. I'm obviously going to say Trent. I'm not sure. I think he's ready to come back. I don't know. I've not heard that he's still out.
But
I think
if he is ready, he'd obviously go in, wouldn't he?
Yeah. It shows when he's not playing what we miss.
Mm. So
yeah. Old Trent.
Midfield, because we haven't got Thiago this time.
No, so Fabinho.
Good old Fab.
Although in this game, if they're going to play like they did against Arsenal or even the last game, it's very, very direct, very forceful football. I'm hoping that Fabinho will not have one of his strange lapses in concentration and does that little turny round circle thing, give the ball away.
That could happen.
It could happen. I think. Do you know what? Henderson's going to play.
Yeah, I reckon he will.
I think I would choose Henderson.
And I'm going to choose.
Now
I keep choosing Jones for some reason.
Jonesy.
No, Jonesy.
I don't know. I think maybe Milner.
We're kind of lacking, aren't we? Really?
We are. We need a midfielder.
That is so.
Brexit.
That's so Brexit. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no creativity in this.
Well, I put Milner on the other side. I'd swap him and Henderson around.
No, we have two Hendersons.
Two Hendersons. A team of Hendersons. They're all shouting at each other.
Yeah.
And up front, do we bring in Origi, considering he's had some good couple of performances, or is it too soon?
Yeah, give him a go. It's Brentford.
Yeah, why not? Origi, you're in. And maybe
Why has he got
that wrong hair,
Wesley Snipes hair?
Wesley Snipes' hair, because he was going to be part of Demolition Man the musical originally, and sadly he didn't get the part because he can't sing or anything. But
who should we have alongside Origi? Mane
maybe Mane,
or
Jota, Minamino. Yeah, why not? And Salah.
yeah, just have that. Just try
Just
that.
change it up a bit, you know. Jota's been a bit
Yeah.
duddish.
Yeah, because he still hasn't got used to coming back from the injury.
So I think with him, I think what we should do is put him on the bench and then bring him on. That's usually when he has an impact, bringing him on. So yeah, that seems good to me. I like that team. It's different. Yeah. Why not?
And then we can always just bring on who else?
Yeah, that'll do.
Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Oxlade-Chamberlain.
So
that's
that's
called his son something like that. Axel.
Akpil.
Axel. Akpil.
That's all I heard. Axpil.
He called his son Axpil.
Come here, Axpil.
Why did you call your son that? Because it's peculiar and different. Yeah, have you heard of me? My name's Ox Chamberlain. This is my son Axpil.
Axpil is like going to be like #1 at Liverpool.
Yeah, I've already signed him up. He's definitely going to be a footballer.
Can't afford him.
No.
Already. Liverpool.
Even as a baby. We can't afford to pay for his diapers. I said diapers instead of.
Yeah. Well, that's what our owners would say, wouldn't they?
Of course they would. Unless they're trying to get in with us and they'd be like, we can't afford to pay for his nappies. And they'd be like, nappies? Just say diapers, you duds.
Just say crap bag.
Say crap bags, yeah. Let's do it again.
Well, they
can't afford to pay for his crap bags.
Well, they got a piss as well. No.
His piss and crap bags.
Now, Oxford don't piss. Is that good? What?
No, he's evolved from pissing. He pisses out of his ears, so it doesn't come out anywhere else. It's fine. He's evolved.
Anyway, guys, that's the end of Let's Talk LFC for now.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, you'll see this by the end of the week. If not,
maybe.
See you next year.
See you in the future.
Until then, goodbye.
Goodness bias.
Goodness bias.
Diapers.